Hey puppy lovers, I have Lucky with me today. He does not like that I touch his face, so we'll see how this goes. Like when I hold him, as soon as I have scissors that come around his face, he gets angry at me. You're gonna see that a little later on. What I did is I tried to keep him occupied by touching him in the face of the, no, he does not want. See, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, it worked a while ago. No. How are we going to do this if I can't come in here with a clipper? His whole face is just so hard to groom.
Little puppies may be afraid of grooming because it's a new experience filled with unfamiliar sights, sounds, and sensations. The noise of clippers, the feel of water, and the restraint required can all be overwhelming for a young dog who's not used to it yet.
Want to try this? Hang on. Let's try this. No, you're okay. Oh, really? Oh, really? Is that what you think? I'm not too sure. Oh, poor baby. All right. Give me a second. Let me do this one. Poor little one. Life isn't so easy. Why is it so complicated? What do you have there? That was something.
Here I'm trying to hold his leg. If I don't shave that, he'll eventually end up with matting.
I will be wearing these. Ouch! I may have to put them on the groomer's helper. You're okay. You're okay. You're going to do the groomer's helper? That'd be a lot easier. So I've mentioned before, the groomer's helper is just to keep the dog from bringing his head back. I'm going to keep these on because he's loud. I don't want him to go down and bite me. He's not a mean dog. He's just a scared dog. He's scared. He's scared of the clipper. I'm just going to put on low. And I'm going to come around here. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, you're okay. You're okay, hon. No, honey, you're okay. And I'm using the 10 blade because since he's moving a lot, I don't want to risk cutting him. So the 10 blade is not as short. See? He just needs to learn to trust. But he's been here a few times and he's still freaking out, right?
So here I am trying to really get those pads done, and I just don't want him to be in too much distress as you hear that he already is. So I want to get it done as quick as I can.
The pain and agony is so true, so real, huh? Pain and agony. Here you go. You gotta see his face here. This little one. There. I don't want to yell at the camera. I want to show the guys that I'm just...
At this point, I'm really anxious to get all of this done because I can only imagine his little heart going pitter-patter, and my heart's kind of beating fast too at this point because I really don't like hearing him in distress like this.
You're okay. Eventually come to understand that I'm not hurting him. I'm really not hurting him. Okay? As you see, all I I do is touch him, and he starts yelling. And I'm not even using the scary clippers, I'm using the...
So here on my dog grooming channel, I teach small dog grooming with detailed explanations, focusing on Shih Tzus, Cotton de Tulliers, and other small breeds through informative videos and training. Okay guys, so this is the last attempt to get his nails done. I really want to quickly get him off the table as soon as I can. I'm going to try to walk you through each step, offering some tips and tricks on grooming anxious dogs, like using the groomer's helper and whatnot. I'm going to try to cover how to groom difficult dogs and share some insight on handling grooming fearful puppies by focusing on pet grooming anxiety.
You know, for some reason, I just realized this. I did his other nails, and I just realized that he's seeing this. Because as soon as I get close to his face with scissors, for some reason, he just freaks out. I've been grooming him ever since he was born, and on the first day that I saw him, the first time I saw him, he was the same thing. Mom and Dad were here. They saw the whole process. I think for the first 2 grooms, they were with me. And he just freaked out on the scissors. He just didn't want the scissors, as if he had had a bad experience or something before, but that can't be because it was the first groom with me. And he just acted that way right away. Maybe it's from another life or something. But as soon as he sees anything that looks like scissors, that's why when I touched him here, and he saw me using these, so that's why I decided to go around in the back and do it from, put his paw from behind and clip from behind so he doesn't see the scissors.
So finally on to some clipping. At this point, he's fine with this. He really doesn't mind the rest. It's really when I'm touching his legs and whatnot.
I know he's gonna definitely be crying and whatnot, so I'm gonna put my my little headset back on. Just want it to slip out. Okay like that? Is that okay? All right. See, I didn't turn it back on. You probably wonder, what is she doing? Because I just want to kind of trick him into... There, I got it. Because if I come at him with it on already, he might not let me. So I kind of... I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm just trying. I got to try stuff. I'm trying. Okay. I'm going to set it aside for now. So let's come see this little boy here. Little boy. I'm going to do your feet in the back. Is that okay? I want them to see me do your feet so they can see how it gets done. Alright, put these on. Back on. I want to hear the screaming. I'm purposely not lifting, as some of you may have noticed that I usually lift the foot to do a round, but I'm purposely not doing that because I don't want him to be in any distress and start crying because I took his foot. I already had to take his foot a while ago when I was cutting his nails and cutting underneath the pads. So I'm not going to do it on purpose. I can do this instead. We'll just cut all around, okay? In a bevel. Just cut around. So this dog, we do what we can, not what we want. And the cut is what it is. The clients are usually pretty happy with the results, considering how complicated he is to groom. If I lift that foot, he's probably gonna be mad at me. Well, mad, stressed out. Oh, my ear itches. I'm gonna finish this one down here, back here, come back around here. Okay, so I'm just gonna in an angle. Stand up, honey, for me. Love to be able to go from underneath like that. He's letting me do it. So while I have that foot up, I'm just going to come do this part here. I am taking advantage of this. Okay? Maybe I can do this side too. Can you let me do this side? Can I? This is not usually how I get things done, but I'm just trying to get them off the table. Gotta go in with my straights. Maybe I can do the rest without having to. Maybe I can. Maybe I can take the lead off.
Did you know that Shih Tzus were bred to be companion dogs for Chinese royalty, and their name means lion dog in Mandarin? Despite their royal origins, Shih Tzus are known for their friendly and affectionate nature, making them great family pets.
So scissor cuts are not always easy. It depends on how the dog reacts. And just look at how he's just pulling and he's not standing, he's just crouching. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just try to lock the leg by holding here and here to lock it so that leg can be straight and I can come cut. And again, when these dogs are not letting you do your job, see here, right here I'm just trying to correct this here. When you're trying to do your job, you can't do your job because the dog is not letting you, so your cut won't be as nice as usual. And you, as the groomer, have to accept that. It's important to accept it because you're just gonna make yourself crazy. So you figure, okay, well, this is the kind of cut it's gonna be. This is the kind of dog, this is the kind of situation. So that's how we deal with it. You just need to accept where you're at and what in the situation. Okay? This is definitely not the way I usually go. But the whole time that I'm holding his leg, I'm holding his leg. He's still pulling. He's pulling. Ugh. And he wants to turn. He wants to go look outside. It's so hot in here. I have the air conditioner on and I just don't get it. Unless my air conditioner doesn't work anymore. All right, I'm going to try to move on.
Another fun fact, Shih Tzus have a unique underbite that is a defining characteristic of the breed. This trait, called a reverse scissor bite, occurs because their lower jaw is slightly longer than the upper, giving them that distinctive, endearing look.
So that's the thing with grooming. We want to make them look great, right? But sometimes you can't. And that's what I've been. Yes, honey, it's only Steph. All right. So I'm just repeating myself. I guess I'm just repeating myself again. They won't all let you do what you want them to do. Some dogs just don't let you work. And it would be easy to get frustrated about that. But you gotta remember, you're the human. You're the smart one. You call the shots and you decide how you're gonna feel about that. I know it can be frustrating. Yeah, you feel frustrated. But at the end of the day, look, the dog didn't want. At the end of the day, the dog didn't want it. You tried your best, as safely as you could. You try to give the client what they want. If you can't, you can't. You're not going to fight the dog, and because that is just wrong. To have to start fighting the dog, and forcing things on them. And well, I know I kind of was forcing cutting the nail, but they're his nails, but I was doing it slowly and safely and getting it done quick because the nails need to get done. Absolutely. They don't get done, they're crooked. And so this pup, I am not going to be forcing myself to try to make everything look perfect and good. He's just pulling. Yeah, he's just pulling. And he really is a pup. How old is he? He's fall 2023. So he'll be a year old. Yes. Can I do a little bit of this? Because I'm seeing a whole bunch of clipper marks there, and so I'm gonna try. See how that goes. If he lets me. And if he does, then I'm really happy with that because he's gonna need some of this. Get some of this done. Just gives it a better. You've got to get rid of some of those clipper marks. There's a clipper mark there. I'm not happy with that. Not clipper mark. This was a scissor mark. That was my bad. My bad. All right. So the sticky outies everywhere. Yes. Learn to stop. He's still pulling. See? Just let go and just. Ugh. Don't sit on my scissors, it's dangerous. Yeah. What are you barking at, huh? So, okay, I'm gonna come out and do front. Let's see how that goes. Out front here. He just wants to turn around. It's crazy because he has these two huge lumps here. And I told the client about it. The next day, the client went to see the vet, and they said it's his salivary glands. Apparently, his salivary glands are too high, and they're huge, and they're not blocked. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's huge. I mean, very noticeable. I guess if they say he's okay, he must be okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to move on here. He doesn't want me to cut here. I think the best thing is that he doesn't see the scissors. So he's kind of turned away right now from me. Not seeing them. He doesn't want me to hold his toes. So I have to hold him at the... I prefer holding the toes because, the cut, when they get here, it's all scrunched up, so... But... he would rather I hold him up at the elbow, and I'm just keeping his leg locked in place. Try to do this side here. I am holding lightly. As you see, his foot pops right out. I have no choice but to hold him. No. Okay, so we'll hold up here. It's not my favorite way to do things. No, it's not. It's not my favorite way. He's just pulling, guys. I'm holding his leg. He's pulling away. Oh my, this is not going to be as... Oh, wow. Okay. Can we keep doing this here? Huh? Bud? Little buddy? So that's it. You just hold him at the elbow.
A Shih Tzu typically weighs between 9 and 16 pounds, 4 to 7.2 kilograms, when fully grown. Their small size makes them ideal for indoor living and lap companionship.
See what I did there? I just decided, okay, I'm done. Because I keep trying. I think there's a knot here. Yeah, there's a knot there. Gotta get to that knot. Where is it? There's a knot in there. Oh, well, I guess it's not there. It's not there. Ha ha! So I kept trying. I wanted to keep trying in the front. Yep. He quickly made me decide, okay, stop. Let's move on to something else. Stop and move on. That's what we gotta do, stop and move on. Oh, I would take so much more off.
The exact date of the first scissor cut in dog grooming history isn't well documented, but dog grooming practices date back centuries. In the 16th and 17th centuries, European royalty, particularly in France, began grooming their dogs, like the poodle, for practical and aesthetic reasons. The use of scissors to shape and style a dog's coat likely became more common as the breeds became popular. The intricate grooming styles we see today, particularly those requiring scissor cuts, evolved alongside the development of dog shows in the 19th century. Letting you know that I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm in the Montreal, Canada area. I also have live grooming on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 10 a.m. again Eastern Time.
It's looking like doo-doo. It looks like doo-doo. Where'd you get your groomer's diploma, huh? Certificate. Diploma. Huh? You get it out of Cracker Jack's box? Like I did. Look at all those little scissor cut. Look at all that. It's hard to do this because you're just wiggling around. You guys might not be seeing the wiggle, but he's like, see, he's just not, his legs don't, he doesn't stand, he's just crushing down into my hand, and it's just uncomfortable, both for me, for him. Come here, honey. Let's try to do a little of this stuff here. Maybe if I don't touch you, it won't be so bad. As soon as I touch him, I just want to take some of that off. How can I work this way? Take some of that off. Come on. Come on. There. Didn't change much. I'm supposed to do that. Don't choke. Okay. This way.
Dogs often dislike having their bums and tails groomed because these areas are particularly sensitive. The base of the tail has many nerve endings, making it a vulnerable spot, and the bum area is naturally sensitive due to its proximity to vital organs. Additionally, grooming in these areas can feel invasive and uncomfortable, leading to anxiety and discomfort.
So he won't let me stand him up to do his tail, so I'll try to do it from down here, right off the table. I'm gonna have to bend a bit. Right off the table. And now you're wagging it. It's the end of the day. Last pup of the day. All right, so this is the part. I'm going to be doing his face, and this is the part that is way complicated because he does not want me to hold his face. If he lets me. Can we do this, honey? Can I go around your ears? Let's do it around your ears. Mask back on. Let's go all around the ear. I think as long as he doesn't see the instrument, he seems to be good. Do the inside. I'm doing this quick, guys. Doing this quick. This way, this way. Ah. All right. No. Okay. Just getting some of this off. Do this. Do that. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to use this again, and I'm going to go shorter. I'm going to go shorter on his, instead of doing a 13 millimeter, let's do a 10 millimeter on his face. A while ago it worked. It was working. What I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to, as I usually do, I'm going to pull this hair back, try to get as much as I can off with the clippers because he won't let me get in there with scissors. Okay. Hang on. You look like a mess. A hot mess. That's what you look like. A hot mess. Maybe we could do it with the clippers here too on the sides instead. Yeah, I got that out. How about this side? Can we do this side? Yeah, I've got a lot of that out. A little shorter. Bear with me, guys. Seriously, this is not an easy feat. It sure isn't. No easy feat. No. If we're working with these, there are going to be scissor marks everywhere. I'm going to close your eyes. I'm going to close your eyes. Can we close your eyes? No. Oh, this dog really causes me to have a lot of anxiety. I'm always so scared that scissors, he moves and turn your head. All right, I'm done. I'm done, guys. This is it. This is what you get. This is what you get when the dog won't let you finish his face. I'm gonna take a picture.